Hey everybody, welcome back. In today's video, we're going to keep things a little bit more cool and tropical since the temperatures are definitely rising, and we're going to make a tiki style cocktail, the Scorpion. So in this video, we are going to discuss the cocktail family structure of the Scorpion. We're going to make one together, and stay tuned to the very end because we're going to discuss the techniques that we can apply in order to evolve the Scorpion to its much more famous counterpart, the Scorpion Bowl. Hi everybody, I'm Chris from A Bar Above. I'm a 15-year veteran in the bar and somebody that loves making fun and creative cocktails. Now when we talk about the Scorpion cocktail or the Scorpion Bowl, we're talking about a cocktail that lives squarely in the sour family, but just not any type of sour. Like all things tiki, this is a highly advanced sour. So just as a refresher, a sour is a base spirit, acid, and sweetener that all balance together to make a delicious cocktail. When we talk about essentially any tiki style drink, all of those components have been broken apart, layered in multiple different items in each category, and brought together to make something really deep, flavorful, and always fun, and the Scorpion is no exception. Now the thing about the Scorpion cocktail is that is actually a later version of the Scorpion Bowl, which is much more famous. So that has been scaled down into a single serving cocktail. What we're gonna do is make that single serving cocktail, but teach you how to scale that back up to its much more famous counterpart, the Scorpion Bowl. So we're kind of going a little bit in reverse. So there's no better way to kind of clear up this confusion than to make one together. So let's go ahead and make the Scorpion cocktail. Now this particular cocktail usually is blended, but I despise blenders, so instead of using a blender, we're gonna actually use pebble ice. And normally we would build everything in the cheater tin, but we're not gonna do that. We're gonna make our ice first. So to go ahead and start, we're gonna build everything in our cool Lewis bag that you can find on our website. All right, so whenever you have a Lewis bag, you're gonna need a hammer, which you can also find at our website. Now the benefit of using pebble ice or crushed ice for this style of cocktail is you're still getting a lot of the benefit of the blender, but you can really control dilution also. So the ingredients are going to be some dark rum, some high proof rum, then some cognac, and then we're going to add some of our citrus here as well. And the sweetener that we're going to be using is Orgeat. So this is a nice almond-based syrup, and it is iconic in tikis. Okay, now we're going to add our ice and give this a really good shake. And normally I'd put some fresh ice in this, but I'm going to go ahead and use the ice in this canister right now. Then I'm going to go ahead and add some fresh crushed ice to the top. And now for the garnish, we're just going to do a simple orange wheel. Nice big bushel of mint, and finally a straw. And there we have it, the Scorpion cocktail. So now let's go ahead and taste the Scorpion cocktail. Cheers. I mean, what else is there to say? If you are not smiling when you're having a tiki cocktail, there's something seriously wrong with you. They are just so much fun. With this particular cocktail, you get a lot of nuance with all the different rums that we're using. You definitely get some of that heat, but the Orgeat really comes through. You get the sweet, almondy earthiness that really stands out in this particular cocktail. It is absolutely delicious and a ton of fun. So now let's discuss how to scale this thing back up to its original Scorpion Bowl. So for example, if you're gonna serve this for 4 people, theoretically you could just 4x all of the ingredients and you would be done. Now usually I scale it down to about 3, but it all depends on the people that are going to be enjoying this and if you want to do that or not. Now, the build out process is going to be a little bit different from just shaking everything and serving it like this. So in general, you're going to be putting all of your ingredients in the bowl first, make sure all of those ingredients are combining, stirring them really well, and then at the very last minute, you're going to be adding your crushed ice. Now, when it comes to the crushed ice, you're going to be adding a lot more than you expect to, because the second it hits your mix, it's going to start to dilute immediately. So you're just going to keep piling on the ice, stirring it, and at a certain point, it's going to become stable. And then you're going to keep adding a little bit more ice to make sure it's stable for the entirety of that cocktail drinking experience. Now, theoretically, it should last a long time, but with this particular drink and most bowls, they generally go faster than you think. So there we have it. We have discussed the cocktail family structure of the Scorpion cocktail. We've made it together, and we've also discussed the technique on how to scale this thing up to be a little bit more entertaining friendly. Now, if you want to learn how to scale up other cocktails for entertaining or for events, definitely head on over to shop.abarabove.com and take a look at our batching workshop. You can also find all of the really cool, awesome tools that we use throughout all of these videos. So we're gonna have some more cocktail videos for you in the future. You know what to do. Hit the like, subscribe, and the bell icon, and you will get notified whenever those cocktail videos are released. Until then, I hope that you are enjoying your favorite version of the Scorpion cocktail. And I'm not gonna lie, the original is gonna be pretty hard to beat. Cheers.